we start dating, and my parole comes to an end. And right when my parole comes to an end, I start using cocaine, injecting cocaine, and it just had a hold of me like a vice grip, where I couldn't let it go. I couldn't get away from it. I couldn't shake it. It would call me, and I would go. I had no defense to it, and I had this girlfriend, and I would tell her, like, look, you can't be around here, because this is going to go two ways. I either go back to jail or I die. I don't see any other way this is going to go, and she was younger than me, and she had all this trauma that had happened to her in her life, growing up in another country, bad things that happen to girls. I'll just say that. And then she came to America and had more bad things happen to her, and I just felt like I didn't want to hurt this girl. And I knew I was gonna, and I couldn't stop it. So I tried to push her away, but, based on her trauma, she wanted to fix me, I guess, or, it was better to be with me than be with no one and be with herself. So, she stayed around, and then she goes and she got pregnant, and she got pregnant in 2003. And in 2003 is the first time that I ever really, put recovery in my life. In 2003, in the summer, I went to my first treatment. And I always thought that AA was like, a loser place. My brother, like I said, got sober when I was young, and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand going for coffee with guys, going to the diner with guys, going cross country with guys. I was like, bro, I'm going to the show. Like, I just didn't get what he was doing, why he was doing it, or how it was fun. It just didn't seem fun. In my mind, I would sit there, Mike, and I would picture me in the future, normal. When I say normal, like not using drugs, not using alcohol, I just didn't know how that happened. I thought, like, what happens? Do you just grow up? Does it just stop one day? I didn't really understand it, So when my wife was pregnant with my daughter, that's the first time I went to treatment. And, I could tell you for the next 15 years, it took me to get sober. I went to my first treatment in 2003, and I didn't get sober to 2018. And, in those 15 years, it was probably the most painful existence I ever had. It made me, being in seventh grade, like a dream, because, here I had this wife that I loved. I had this beautiful baby, and I had no ability to stop. And, anytime things got bad, I would go to AA, and things got good, I would come out. I didn't know how to get sober, nor did I want to, nor did I think I had to give into the program. I resisted it at all costs, because to me, it was always in the way of what it was I wanted to be doing. See, I only need to clean up the mess that I made.